Now let's master decimal operations and conversions. For addition, and subtraction, always line up the decimal points before calculating. What does that mean? If you have a question like 4.8 plus 34.72, then don't simply just put 34.72 plus 4.8 here. That doesn't make sense, and that doesn't get you the right answer. Instead, what you do is match up the decimal point here, write 4 here and 8 here. Here you get an accurate answer. Then you do 7 plus 8, which becomes 5. Get the point here. 1 carry over, 9. Simple. That's simple addition. Same for subtraction. Let's take the same example, but instead of division, we do multiplication. Okay, so minus 4.8, we get 2. We divide 3, we divide this, we get 9. We take a carry over 3. 33 becomes 29. 29.92. As simple as that. You get answer in seconds. Next, in multiplication, ignore decimals initially, multiply them as whole number, then place the decimal point by counting the decimal places in both factors. Okay, so I'll help you understand better. Let's take an example of 4.5 into 4.5. Okay, 4.5 square. How you have to do this is, first take 45 into 45, which we know using an earlier trick for exponents is 2025. Okay, so now how are we to adjust decimal places, right? So just see how many decimal places is 4. What is it? 4 and 5, right? So there's one decimal place, and here also one decimal place. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So you count two numbers and place the decimal point in between them. So you get 20.25, which is the right answer, right? Now for division, it is a similar way, right? Let's take an example of 4.5. 4.5 divided by divided by 0.5. Okay, so in this, what you do is simple. Just do 45 divided by 5, which gives you 9, and you know that both of them have one decimal places, so they stay there. If it was, for example, 4.55, then you were to do 455 by 5 and you would get 91, right? But in this, because the numerator has two numbers behind the decimal point and the denominator only has one, we have to write one decimal point. If, for example, this was, instead of 0.5, it was 5, and we did 455 by 5, now this has 0 decimal points and this has 2, so we take two numbers behind the decimal point. As simple as that. Then finally, to convert decimal to fractions, it is very easy. Just use a base, a 10. That is why we do calculations with base 10, mainly for decimals. Let's take an example of 0.45. How many numbers does it have behind the decimal place? 2. 45 by 100. 2 zeros. That's how easy it is. And for repeating numbers like 0.33333, just find out how many digits are repeating. In this case, only one digit is repeating, and write that digit over 9. If it was 2, for example, 0.474747 bar, okay, we know 2 digits are repeating, so we do 47 by 99. As simple as that. No other calculations required. Thank you.